Hello there guys, I'm Cyrus the Great and today I want to briefly talk about remaining bugs in Medieval 2 Total War. As far as I know, nobody has talked about such problems in this game before, so I take pride to be the first one. I used to be a pro player back in the day, hence I'll focus mostly on multiplayer related bugs. I spent over 2 hours making this one, so saying your comment will be best reward I can get. Enjoy! Bug number 1. The most ugly, the most serious and most hard to even perform properly. Yes, I'm talking about cavalry bug, in short, cavbug. Running cavalry using secondary weapon is causing massive damage to any unit penetrates through. Well, easy to say, not so easy to do it actually. However, I've seen lots of people using it in laggy battles. All they do is just down to pushing big clusters of cavalry forward, especially through fighting infantry. It's very annoying for the victim, as he's pretty much screwed at this point. If you want to know more about this bug, take a look at my 2 videos about this. This one and this one. This bug is impossible to fix, as it's hard-coded on the engine level. However, I can tell you what do I do to avoid this. Rule number first. After initial charge, pull off cavalry. Pull them off to their wings, or to flanks, or to rear, it doesn't really matter, just pull them off. Rule number 2. Always try to get the charging animation going, because there the bug wouldn't happen. And the last rule I use every time, if a unit is surrounded from all sides, consider it as gone. Yes, even a general. And by the way guys, all links to these videos are in the first comment below this video, so if you want to know more about all of those, just check them out. Thank you. Bug number 2. Gunpowder units are usually banned in online battles. People really like to play with them, and that completely makes sense for me. I'm not a big fan of them either. But for sake of this video, let's assume that we're actually gonna use musketeers in this battle. So I just deployed them, 3 units of the Janissary musketeers, one of the best muskets in the game. And look at that. They're gonna fire their first volley and now they're gonna reform. But why the heck are they reforming? They didn't lose a single soldier yet, so what's going on here? No idea. So imagine that this delay between the, reform and shoot again through another volley could be pretty dizzy, because those units, as if they were, for example, fast cavalry, could reach them in time. So let's go back in time and see what should happen here. Now here's an important detail. The following fix was found by my friend Nakal, who's actually one of the best room modders. He also made a great vegetation mod for Rome, a link to my guide is in the description. But anyway, in order to use gunners effectively, you should just keep skirmish mode turned on. Or maybe, sorry, I spelled that wrong, you should turn this on whenever you use them. And this feature will allow them to actually fire in ranks. Let's take a look. So as can you see, after the first group has actually fired those shots, the second group actually was allowed to shoot further, so there's no reforming animation, there's no reforming back, they just shoot non-stop. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I generally like to deploy them in the wide formation, like 2 half lines, just because they won't have to regroup after suffering some losses in the skirmish exchange, and we fire more often. And same rule applies for archers and crossbows. And that's pretty much all about this bug. And by the way, those units are not wavering because French are cowards. for installers. It's just because the gunners have pretty good shocking morale abilities. Yeah, this wasn't a funny joke, I know. Never mind, let's move on to the next bug. Bug number 3. Imagine that in the middle of intense battle, your general has suddenly stopped reacting to the orders. Yes, this dickhead is not listening to you at all. And that's pretty much all about this bug. I cannot tell you why it's happening, but I believe the game doesn't really like fast micro at all. I think that engine is getting overwhelmed once it receives lots of input commands, hence the delay. The problem is that even few seconds of such delay are usually enough to lose him, and a whole battle was resolved. In this case, I just got really lucky. Otherwise, the battle will be already over. There's no simple fix for that. I advise you to verify game files and use clean copy of game only for multiplayer purposes, and second, separate build for mods.
Hello darkness, my old friend, I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping.
Bug number 4. I promise I'll focus on the multiplayer related bugs, but this one couldn't get away. The Norman Conquest tutorial book, which is probably the most hilarious one. Let me quote the guide, focus on fixing it. All credits go for a qualifier, obviously. When the advisor tells you to move the King Rufus, you can only move him directly into the zone of control of King Harold. As a result, he can't move anymore, and you can move him onto the ship, and you're unable to progress with the tutorial. So, in order to fix it, you just need to remove few lines in one of the text files. All details can be found in the guide, links in the description and first comment under this video. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what do you think about this kind of videos, because I think they are a bit different to what I used to upload back in the day. And I hope you will have a great day. You are the best. Have a nice day. Take care. Cyrus, sign out.